Alright guys, so I don't know how the audio quality is going to be on this video because I've got my laptop here with my microphone and I don't want to get the Mac adapter yet, so this is a temporary solution here. I don't know how this is going to be. I don't know if my voice is going to be out of sync, but if there's any audio problems, that's the reason why. So why did I make this video? I came across a article last night and it really touched me deeply, and it was about judging people. I know that in business, you look on YouTube, you look on different websites, and they talk about leadership, building relationships, balancing work and life, in entrepreneurship, how to make money. You know, we hear about these things, but I have never seen one that was talking about how to not judge people. And it was like a light bulb that went off in my head, and I thought, well, maybe I should make a video about this because I've never seen someone else make a video about this. What I mean is, you will base other people based on your own life. For example, the one that touched me was, if you have financial success, you're going to judge other people about their financial success. In my particular environment, this resonates with me because I didn't really grow up with a lot of money. I didn't, and I learned from the mistakes of my own environment. And as I grew older, I was gaining success and experiences that no one else in my proximity was. So I judge people based on that. You see, and then they don't understand what I'm talking about, and then they get offended by things. Now, I also get offended by them. I wanted to make this point clear that this isn't about anybody in particular. This is not a war. This is not a conflict. I'm just stating information. But I know in entrepreneurship, it is a very difficult thing to not judge people. It is, because you got people who say you should get a job, all this. And then there's me who's like, well, I go to McDonald's, I make money trading stocks. I also want to invest in other companies. If you guys know the plan for later this year, you're going to understand, well, me getting a job and me being reliant on a job isn't going to work, because if you're in another country, if you're in another environment, and that's not viable, that's not something you could just do, there's going to be some kind of conflict. Definitely. And so what I did was, every hour on my iPad and on my Mac, it says, do not judge people. And on my iPad, it gives me a description of what I mean by this. Financial success. Don't judge other people by their financial success. And there's also going to be other people in your life who's going to judge you by their lack of success and say you can't do it. It happens a lot, judging people. And I thought that was very interesting. So I wanted to talk about that in this video and kind of set understanding of judgmenting and all that, because it's a really interesting thing when you realize that, it's kind of like a light bulb goes off in your head and you're like, okay, I understand now. So, yeah, I just thought that was interesting. I also want to talk about my other videos that are coming out. My business account was recently updated, and I'm playing with that. I'm confident about it. I'm not sure about the path, but I'm confident that I can get there. I'm going to be posting videos about how I do this, and use practical use experiences of credit cards and doing this and using leverage. That is my thing. I know that a lot of people shouldn't do that. Only do what you're comfortable with. I'm gonna be taking more if I'm making videos about it, I'm gonna be more conservative. Realize the audience, because there are things that I do that can get you into very much financial trouble if you don't do it properly. You can't just go rush in and so I know that there's like a fine line between doing it right and doing it irresponsibly. So once I get all that set up, I'm gonna make videos about it. I haven't seen that kind of format done online. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about that judgment thing and let people be aware of it, because I didn't even think about that. So, and I googled multiple website articles and they were talking about the same thing. I was like, no one told me about this. So I'll see you guys later.